Hello and welcome to episode 26 of our Timberborn Update 3 Harder Mode Let's Play with the Iron Teeth faction. Last episode, we did a bunch of stuff. Might not look like we did, but we did get some more stuff connected. Got this whole secondary mine area going pretty nicely. Deepened some of these water dumps and put in some automation on a few of them. We have a little bit more to do with regard to that, and we also have to get our industrial district here a little bit better organized and more set up to, well, function correctly, since we had so many bots just die off because they couldn't get repaired or replaced because we ran out of metal. But with these two mines right here, that should be a thing of the past. And yes, I have seen the comments saying that I'm not actually allowing these trains to import anything. We're going to fix that. I don't know how it happened. I just know that it happened. So we're going to finally enable metal blocks and scrap metal to be received at this district. And that should, in theory, allow this other district over here to send them on over. We are sending metal blocks. We are sending scrap metal. We have a number of trains going around in loops here, and they're just doing their thing, happily chugging along and fixing all of this stuff. So that's a good news, as long as this is actually getting received here. So we'll check and see. Empty train. Why is that empty? Okay, well, it's a little strange. Okay, this one has metal blocks, so we'll watch this guy go in here, and we'll see, does it actually come out? Sure does. Cool. I wonder if there's ever a way to change how much weight these carry, or if that's just static. I don't think we can actually change that. But that's exciting that that's fixed. A lot of you left a comment saying, hey, this is not set right, something's going on. And that was very helpful. So now that's finally fixed, we can move on to do something else. I am going to redesign this whole station right here, because this was a function of having the, let me just actually get this back out and I can show you. The distribution post was right here, and that really limited where I was able to build, but that's gone now. So what we'll end up doing is probably rotating this guy 90 degrees and cleaning this up a little bit so it doesn't have to be quite so much of a ridiculous mess of stuff going on here. Yeah, that will be a later in this episode project. Hopefully now we can have these guys make a whole bunch of bots, and we can have everything we need taken care of. We have 11 vacancies for bots, so we're going to up that up. Wow, great. We'll put that up to 41. And we'll have, well, I guess we don't need more than one working here. Every job, theoretically, that's open right now should be filled by a bot. And that seems to be working pretty well. They're planting and all that fun stuff. We have also control towers that we haven't been able to build previously because we didn't have the metal blocks. Now that that's a thing, we can put some of these in. So we should probably try to find some good spots for one of those. I think right here, since that's already an open spot, would be smart. That will cover most of the bots. I'm not going to put a ton of these down, because really all you have to have is just them walking through it, to my understanding. So I'll probably put another one somewhere over here. Oh, actually, that's probably a pretty good location, because that'll get everybody going up there. And then I might put one more down here, actually behind this water tank that we no longer need, or actually in place of the water tank. I could probably just put that guy right there. We have the science, so it's good to take advantage of that. And we can also come over here and we can put in some more number crunchers. There we go. Just find a good spot to put those. And I think what we'll end up doing, because we can, is just continuing to plant some dynamite here so they can come in and, well, do number crunching. I think that'll get us where we need to go. Yeah, looks about right. We'll just confirm real quick here. So we'll put those 4 in, and then we're just going to kind of continue staggering these out. This one should still work to fit there, and then we'll just put a bunch of these in place, moving back and forth, because we can use these to transmit power, and then put in some more charging stations that aren't all the way over here. So yeah, we'll get that all taken care of. That is kind of a long-term project. It's not really the most important thing we'll be doing today, because that will be... Oh yeah, we can unpause the... tributes to ingenuity that we haven't built yet, because those were waiting on metal blocks, although I do think I'm going to give the mines a chance to catch up just a tiny bit. So while they're doing that, we're going to come over here, and we're actually going to make this its own district. And since this is entirely populated by bots, we don't have to worry about food, we don't have to worry about water, we just have to worry about power, which this has. We'll have to import logs and all of the other things. But I'll tell you how we're going to get away with not really worrying about it. You might have guessed it. Trains. I also said last episode that's what we were going to do, so no surprise there. What we're going to do is we're going to run trains here up to somewhere in this district, or I might just have it terminate right here and build a bridge across for the haulers to get materials. But if we have this come right across here, then we can put a new district center somewhere right around here, and that will most likely allow us to get all the way into the corner of the map and build our dams. So that, along with the big train line, is going to be our goal for this episode. I know, 6-7 minutes in, finally getting around to talking about what we're going to do, but that is the goal. Start damming this up, because we are in a 10-day drought. We are about a day and a half in. That is the best possible thing that could have happened to us, because we're not really going to have to use that much water. We're going to have this big reservoir, probably still mostly full by the time the drought ends, and we can just have our guys pumping out of these lower ones the entire time and not really worry about anything drying out. It's going to be fantastic. We have 8 days. They're not going to pump all this out in 8 days. It's just not possible. So I think what we can go ahead and do is turn those on as well. Blow this up. Beautiful. And pop in another number cruncher just like so. It's not like we're hurting for science, but if we have a lot of science, we can actually build a lot more control towers, and you know, that's... I don't really see any possible downside to that. Now, we are not importing metal currently into this district, so that is why this has not been built yet. We do have to fix that. We have planks, but I think the only things we're really importing are explosives. Oh, we don't need to have... I guess we do technically have to have water imported. That's not really that big of a deal. I can get rid of the treated planks because we don't need those anymore. Sending metal blocks, we want to receive metal blocks. We'll just swap this over to sending. And then I believe we will have to put in gears as well. So let's click this guy, just make sure we're on the correct spot. Gears we will receive, and gears we will send. There we go. And yes, that's going to be a little overkill because I can't set limits. I don't think I can set limits. No. That would be nice if I actually could set individual limits for the maximum importing at one time. But, you know, it's a mod, so I'm not going to be too picky and choosy. The developer who actually watches these videos, hello, is doing all of this for absolutely free, and it is amazing. Very responsive, too. I had an issue with some of the trains getting turned around, asked in the channel in the Discord, and I had a response within, what, 2 minutes? Like, come on. You can't beat that. Great people. Great stuff. I absolutely love the Timberborn community. So, anyway, yeah, get the mod if you can. It's fun. There's other stuff he's done, too, that's really, really good, so check that out in the mod manager if you have the chance. So we should get... Hopefully they can start importing stuff here. I don't know why they're not bringing anything. Maybe they haven't started sending it over yet. Yeah, look at all these guys coming in and out of here. Oh, we forgot to check. We have a Ferris wheel, and we have a carousel now. So that's very exciting. We have a ton of beavers. We really don't need this many beavers anymore. Yes, I know the dandelions are dead. I'm gonna... I might not need to fix it because of all the medicine we have and all the injuries our beavers are not having. I'll unpause that forester just to make sure that, oh, there's nobody available in the district because we keep sending these guys out. So what are we waiting on here? Oh, there's not enough bot parts. Well, that's a problem for later. First thing I want to do now, we're still on 1x speed, because this drought is going to be over in, what, 15 minutes if I put it on triple speed. We don't need that. We can take our time and enjoy the extra frame rate we get as a bonus. So I think our routing for the train, again, like I said, good station up here, and then if we look at the elevation, I actually think we'll have to get some of this out of here too. So we'll see. We'll see. I think I can... I might actually just build a path coming straight out this way to see how all that's going. Because I have the 50... Man, a 6-length suspension bridge needs 50 metal and 60 planks. Well, steel bridges still have to build a path, and steel bridges are for trains, so if I do... Oh yeah, that's not really a ton. So maybe in the interest of not running out of metal at the earliest possible opportunity, maybe we just do some of this. Just temporarily while we can. So I want to see if I can first of all get the pathway all across here without running out of district space. I think this should reach. And I can also get this to come all the way up here. If I have it meet up here. Yeah, we can do that. Just a little bit of thinking out loud for a moment here. I don't know if this is actually a shorter path. It's probably not, but interconnectivity, I don't think ever killed anybody. So we'll just keep on moving from that. So let's take a look at our heights. Of course, the trains can go up and down, so it's really not that big of a deal. We have our good station set up somewhere right around here. I think that probably would be smart. We could even put some small storage in this area to facilitate easier transport. So I think I'm tempted to just go ahead and put this guy maybe right here. Put in our little bendy tracks right there. And now that we have our train track crossings, we can actually build everything all at the same time instead of one piece at a time. I know many of you will absolutely rejoice at that information. So obviously the goal here is to have really cool looking train infrastructure, and that is what I intend to do here. We'll put right here in this exact spot a nice bridge. Support. Actually, we could do a levee, which I probably should have done, in all honesty, but the platforms are fine. At some point, I probably will want to do a more aesthetic-focused build, and as part of that, we would probably get into... Actually, tell you what. Let's move this over. Oh, that was also on the wrong tile anyway to begin with. If we... Let's see. If we did with 2 4x1s, starting here, I could actually have... This is 3 wide. I could actually have these... Why can I not, Oh, because there's these stupid trees in the way. Alright. So I guess we have to fix that now, too. I'm not gonna try to harvest them for wood. We're just gonna delete everything because that is in the way. But if we have our tracks come and meet out an area like this, I wonder if I should, yeah, they haven't put anything there yet. Let's just roughly outline right there as where those two will go. Yeah, okay. So we can actually, we can move this over one more. I wonder if I should have this go in the middle. Like the other one, just have this, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, because I can just have a path in the middle. Like we did the other way, and it really, really won't change too much, but it will look pretty nice. Nice and symmetrical little setup right there. Yes. Fantastic. And I can put train track crossing here and here. And then we can just build out right down the middle. There we go, there we go. Let's do, because I think, yeah, this is the exact same width, so that's actually perfect. 4 wide I can't do until they get anything out of the way here. So let's get that prioritized. We'll do, I think I can get away with 4. And then another 4 from here, I think means we want to put our platforms here. And here should be, let's check that again, make sure I did my pretend math correctly. No, it needs to be one more over if we're having 4 symmetry. So if I do another 4 and rotate this back around. Huh. Well, now I kind of want to do 5s. All of you people who like the uncut content, this is what you crave. This is why you show up and watch these videos. All right. What you don't see is me putting my finger in the place on the monitor where these bridges stop, so I can make sure I'm in the right spot. Only high-tech solutions here. Big budget YouTube channel. That's me. That's what I am. All right, I think that's correct. Oh, we're so close. How's that? What's that? Is that a State Farm or no? That has to be a Geico commercial. The guy with the fishing pole. Oh, you're gonna have to be quicker than that. Oh, like an old Mickey Mouse. Anyway, I digress. Always, frequently, and at length. I need one more block here. So I think just to make things look a little more uniform, I think what we'll want to do... Ooh, here's an idea. Just to see if this works. Can I think these are only... You can only do them on... Yeah, that would have been really cool if I could do side platforms off of just one central thing. Or off of a levee. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That is what we are going to do. If I can find the right keys on the keyboard. We're going to build right here in the middle a 3-wide levee. And by a 3-wide levee, I mean we're going to go into our... Oh, the wrong one. Alright, 1x3. Yes. I hadn't used any of these extended anything this entire playthrough. So, we're going to. If I can ever remember how to attach stuff correctly. But if I do that... Oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe a little... Oh, look at that. That is awesome. That is like a 5-year-old kid in a candy store. That is cool. That is cool. I feel like that's also the easiest way to confirm for sure that something is lame, is to have somebody recording a city builder game at 11:18 p.m. say, "Wow, that's cool." Anyway, I think that's really sharp. I like that a whole lot, and I'm honestly kind of upset I didn't think about that earlier. Oh boy, okay. We're just gonna, in the middle, put these platforms here, and we'll come back later after we have more metal, and we'll fix all that. But now we have these going across here. We can have them go up a level, and then just continue on. Ah, but that doesn't dump you out right here. It dumps you out in the middle of that thing. So we actually are going to want this to... Oh, but this doesn't really curve anywhere. Huh. Well, it's going to take them forever to build this anyway, so I don't think we really have that much to worry about. To get that all taken care of. I am going to go ahead and just put the tracks all the way down because, well, we can. These are all going to get built, hopefully soon anyway. Can they reach this? Yes. That needs to be demolished pronto, so we can put our path in place. Come pick up all that. Everything is still looking okay, right? Seems to me like that's the case. These trains are all in the correct direction. I know we talked last episode about how the trains were sometimes reversing direction, and I did speak to Taubert, the mod developer, and he said that was kind of a known thing that can happen sometimes, working on a fix. But I think for now everything is actually working okay. Ah, this guy turned around. Yeah, so all we have to do to fix that for right now is just keep on clicking that until the train turns around. And that should unstick. So what he said was likely the problem is anytime you update one of these tracks, like if we, for example, made this no longer a dividing segment, it treats that as a brand new piece of track in the code. And that can sometimes cause the train's routing to become confused. And that's just something he's got to go in and fix in the mod code. But it's not game breaking. The thing can just be turned around quickly and easily. It's really almost completely a non-issue. But that should be fixed at some point soon. If that's something you were wondering about. I know a couple of you had left comments about that. So we got plenty of wood here. We are pumping. We're filling up our reserves. Everything's looking good. I need to replace these platforms in the middle here with actual bridges at some point when I have the time. And we do still want to redo this, but for the meantime, we got to get ourselves going over here. We do have more scrap metal to harvest too. Although this one still has not been fully exhausted yet. Yes, they're very slowly working their way across here to get everything taken care of. And that'll be a-okay. Hopefully the path will reach all the way across here. If not, we'll have to build from both sides, which probably should have been the case in the first place. I'm just trying to think, what's the best way of routing this? If this comes straight across here, it's going to end up right here in the middle of this lake. So I am going to need to turn, but it also has to climb up a hill. And we could, you know what? What if we just kind of ran it along here? Oh, I've got a fun idea. If we extend up here on this levee, either we can put in... We haven't done these metal... We have so many science points. I'm just going to unlock all these. I know these can only go on regular ground. Well, that's a big boy. But we also have stuff like the arches that I don't think have ever done. They are big. They are designed to span over stuff. I don't know that this is a perfect application for that. But we also have these reinforced platforms, which can take the place of levees and can be used like how we had this done. I just thought the levee would be fine there, but we do have the option of doing this if we so choose. Anyway, to get straight to the point, I was thinking, what if we just had kind of like a tower system here. Something that looks at least a little bit interesting. And kind of, yeah, gonna get rid of all of this real quick. Just put the things there. And what if we actually just ran the train kind of over that and then up here? Because this is going to be one block higher. The height of this area over here is the same height as this second level right here that I've got my cursor on. So if we had the trains go up to that and did a turn just 90 degrees, we should be able to get in on top of that. I think, let's see, do I have a 2x1? I have a 2x2. So I was kind of hoping, I guess we'll just have to build that like that. But if we did, say right here, just something like that, and then used our side platforms coming up. Bear with me while I do this in real time here. We got decoration pieces. I don't think, oh, we can build on top of those? Okay, well, what's that look like? Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool looking. If we were to do, yeah, just have something, something like this. Or like, oh, this is the perfect piece right here. That's exactly what we need. We'll just replace these two like so. Try to find this piece again. Where was that? No, oh, we didn't even look at these. Oh, no, I lost it again. Oh, geez. Metal floodgates, triple floodgates, decoration pieces, levee and dam pieces. Where did this go? How did I already lose track of this? Is it under, I know this is absolutely excruciating to watch when you can rewind and just look at where I was before. Now I'm going to be mad because I can't find it. Decoration pieces. What is unlocked? And nothing. Oh, are you serious? Decoration pieces 2. It's not right next to each other, which kind of threw me off. All right. This guy. Right here. If I do that, that can be a nice spot for a bridge. I'm going to just move that guy back one more. And we can have this kind of lines up pretty well, I think. I'm actually going to move this. I guess I know that was already built. Sue me. I'm going to go ahead and move this back one more spot. I think I can just do that right here. I'm going to obviously have to build paths out here. Thinking in real time. It's like booting up an old computer running Windows DOS. Well, it wouldn't be DOS. Windows, it wouldn't be DOS. Anyway, old computer. The kind with the spinny platter hard drives that anyone under the age of 20 probably has never had in a computer. Anyway, that little like ticking, scritching sound when you load files. Yeah, that's my brain. That is how that works. We have that here. We have this one here. Then I think I can actually rotate coming off of this side. I'm just trying to think what the best spot would be. Can I put in... Is this the same height as... Okay. Boom. There you go. There's your answer right there. Okay, this needs to be right here. So I can actually get by without having that guy there. I can just put this in that spot. This is 6 spots in between, so that would actually be... Oh, I don't know. This might actually not be enough for a 90-degree turn because of the way that the... Oh, because of the way the paths work. That's 5 by 5. 5 by 5? That's huge. Oh, jeez. And here I go thinking that was going to be a smart idea. It actually has to be... It has to be 3 by 3 with an approach from each... Still paused, unpause. Huh, I can't put... side platforms off of this. I can put it off of... Why can't I attach this to anything? Okay, there we go. Okay, so this piece comes off of that side. It cannot attach to that, as we should have expected. So maybe what I'd need instead of this piece, keep this kind of in the middle of the thing. Okay, right there. That's our spot. If I were to do, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Is a 3x1 tall like that, and then I'm gonna end up doing the exact same garbage I just did. Well, at least hopefully they're getting something done here. Remember, we're all about authentic, unedited gameplay, as you all said in the last episode's comments section. So, careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Okay, let's get back on track here and take a look over at this. What I did here is I just had a 3x3 and then put one arm coming off of each side. So it's really a 4x3 with another 3 on this corner. But it's going to overhang here. So if I were to do that, I'd actually want this to be, I think, just two levees. Right here like this, and then on top of that, I would put in, I think this piece. And then from that, if it lets me put it off of the little half slope things, if it lets me put a 2x, no, I can't build off of those. All right, well, that's good to know, because that's going to require us to put in some additional pieces here. Yeah, so that's going to be like that. Then we can come in with our 2x's. There we go, like that. So that's actually, yep, that's exactly what we want. We want this to be, I actually don't need this one to be a 2x. This can be a 1x. Do one of those, and then all I need on this side, it's not going to let me do that one. Well, that's a shame. Because then what I'll have to do is the not as fun method of just doing that. But that's okay. Oh, get out of there. We'll get this done. We'll rotate this 3 times, and then, is it ugly? Yes. Yeah, it's hideous. Okay. Don't get mad. We're going to tear this down because I just remembered another fun piece that I can't ever click the right spot on. This guy right here. We can actually just put that in place. Are you serious? Oh, such a good idea. Okay, can I? No. All right. Well, friends, it was a valiant effort to have something that didn't look like a complete disaster mess, but you know, you live and you learn, and then you post the unedited gameplay on YouTube so people can cringe right alongside you. So the boring the boring thing we'd already tried to get rid of, we're gonna just keep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So that'll end up being a perfect use for our 4x's right here. Oh, are you serious? This is the wrong level. Now, if any of you watching are currently struggling with anger management issues, I'm sorry for ruining your experience, ruining your fun. We got to build all this up again. One more level. That's a great website. Spent a lot of time in a computer class in middle school, high school, not learning about computers, playing video games on that. Stay in school, kids. Do your homework, be responsible, be productive members of society. But that was a lot of fun. Now, this will fit here. Rotate that again. And at long last, the world's ugliest train corner turner disaster abomination is... Well, it's not built, but it is there, and I got 2 pieces of a thing I got to put back in the correct way. All right, and that's going to go here. Yes, sirree. So that'll be corner piece. Then we'll have our, what did I say, 3 buys for this side? Okay, then we'll move this one more back. Actually, how far is this? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, we'll have to put this guy right here where he was and just try not to make incredible blunders once again. Oh. I have realized a fatal flaw in that line of thinking, and that's because I have to have 2 of these like that. So if I have that set up, this piece would come over like this. Do I want to demolish 2 of these with a dynamite for literally no reason other than to have a perfectly same length bridge? No. Am I going to? Yeah, definitely. Okay, how are we doing on our explosives? We have none. Oh, we're supposed to have explosives. Did we accidentally disable? Oh, there's no power. Okay, why is that the case? We should have... I'm just going to put 4 bots in here. That's fine. We'll do 4. Got 12. How many bots do I have? I have 18 empty jobs for bots. They'll be okay. We just have to keep this supplied. Maybe that's what the problem was. We keep running out of power, and I've been so engrossed in the world's worst train bridge strategy design meeting. I just completely missed all of that. Oh, boy. All right. They are run by... Oh, we ran out of bots because we keep sending them to the other districts. And we have problems with all of this. These guys can charge... Do I not have enough bot charging stations? Is that what the problem is? I'm willing to bet that's probably got something to do with it. Now, where can I... I'm going to need to put in charging stations somewhere. Because I had... Oh, I've got 4 here. Okay, they've got power. That's not the end of the world. I have 7. I probably need more than 7. Just to be completely honest. I've got these right here. I'm going to go ahead and put in... Right, like that should help. Because, you know, we can put something else here. I don't know that we will, but we can get that figured out. How did I get so far behind without even knowing? We got 53 dynamite. I don't think we're going to need any more dynamite in this district, so I'm going to hit send on the explosives and hit receive on this end. Let's check our trains. Yeah, okay, this guy got turned around again. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one and see if that helps. Somebody that I was talking to had a theory that maybe if the train entity is older than the last track change, it's going to try to go back to the previous route. So we'll see if that ends up solving our problems. Man, we're 40 minutes into this video and we still have only accomplished 4 days in game. Wow. That is quite slow. I think we can pretty safely turn on double speed. But now that this is going a little better. See, we got that figured out. We'll have to have them come all the way down here to build the rest of this stuff, which I think is going to run out of district space. Yeah, right about there. So they are going to have to come down from this side to do the rest of that. It's ugly, but it does kind of look cool. I gotta say. Gotta say that does look fun. So we'll have this all figured out, ready to go here. I did miss the opportunity to locate this one more block to the right. And then I could have centered my station right here. Instead, I guess I could move it, but I think you guys are going to jump through the screen and murder me as I sit here if I take this whole thing down and rebuild it again. So we're going to leave that alone. And man, we need a lot more dynamite, I think is what it is. So we have paper. I just don't have enough bots, so here come the explodey boys. I think, what are all these guys doing? Making gears and planks. We don't need this many. We really don't need this many beavers doing all of this. Yeah, let's raise this hierarchy up just a little bit. Start making some more dynamite. This is a 4 length. Can't really replace. No, I can't really replace that at all, can I? This is printing press. We have 221 books. That seems like enough for right now. What a problem to have. What a problem indeed. I think we can pretty safely pause most of those to try and get some of these other things filled till we get more beavers, more bots. And here I was said we were going to start building this. We haven't even gotten it close at all yet. Oh boy, what a fun time we're having here. So to get all the way over to the corner, we're going to have a path probably running down through here. We can actually just go ahead and lay that out now. Yeah. Bring that out to about here. Bring that out to about here. Okay. Of course, we have to build all the stairs and everything. That's always a pain. But I think if we have this way, I can just have this come all the way down. Put in another set of ladders here. Since they're building down, they shouldn't really have a problem with that. And just set this up with another ladder here. And then that should be just about everything I need. I'll put a platform access here. Get that done. I know the limit on the districts is long, but I do think it's going to run out probably right around, given the distance this is going to let me go or not go, probably right around here. So I imagine if I put a district center somewhere over here, it should work. As long as they can build this ladder here. I might have to put the district center here, but it should still let me go all the way to the edge of the map. Or somewhere close like that. We can always move this later if we so choose. Or if they can build... Oh, ho, 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 ho. Guess what? We have a secret weapon, friends. They can build that, then build this from this. And if that's the case, I can put that bad boy all the way over here. We'll let them take care of that. Pumping water out now, looking good. This is looking normal, I guess, over here. Check and see if the train got turned around again. No, that's going the correct direction. That's waiting. That's waiting. This seems to be waiting. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, we still aren't making a lot of explosives. Very slow here. So I guess they have to walk pretty far to get over here. You know, we're not cavemen. We have technology. I could just have them super prioritize that and just have bots do it. I don't know why I was having actual beavers do all that when I really, truly did not have to. Another one of the great mysteries of our time. Alright, can we... Yes, yes, can we get all of that done? Is going to be the question, because until I have this train built, I'm going to have to manually import all of these resources. Which means this needs... Actually, do we have... we got treated planks and scrap metal. We've got... can't click that. This is supposed to be explosives. Guess we can just prioritize that. I don't know. We're really not optimized here. But what we can do is we can take our levees and we can place them down. And we can just click and drag and click and drag all the way around. All the way to there. That gets us 2 levels. And this is the limit to what we can build without building platforms. It's not going to happen this episode. I'm sorry. There is absolutely no way we get all of this built. Although I think based on how tall this is, we got 3... I guess we can go all the way back up to 2 high. Right here seems to be about the maximum height. So that's what we're going to set this to. They're going to take their sweet time building it. Probably another 4 episodes to get this whole thing done. But who doesn't love excruciating, long-form, completely uncut content, right? You guys are great. If you watch all of these videos all the way through, and you have since the very beginning, leave a comment, because I really, really would like to know who is enough of a masochist to do that. I don't know. It's fun playing the game. It's fun to watch the game. I watch plenty of other people play, although I wish I had more time, because some people have really, really fun play styles, or are really good at narration or telling what they're doing. And that just makes it really enjoyable to watch them. So if this is that high, level with this, that is actually 1 level higher than it is up here. So did I make a blunder? I can't get the camera low enough to know for sure. This is the same level as this, is the same level as the maximum height here. I think it's fine. Yeah, okay, because that is... I wish I could see how tall. That's probably 2 blocks, and then another 4. So if I have a total of... Yeah, okay, that's the right height. It's just going to flood a bunch of other stuff. Well, what that tells me is we need to just build a wall here between all of these things. We got a lot of work to do, and this isn't going to be anywhere close to complete for a really long time, so I don't really think we have to worry about it. Oh, this actually goes all the way over here. That is fantastic news. So we'll put, let me click on this again. This piece right here will now become a district gate. And then this will become a district center right there, which means that hopefully can reach all the way out here. We're not really going to need to build anything here, I don't think. And if we do, we can just have an extension from this district. So all of that being said, let's see. I don't think I want to have actual bio beavers do this. So the reason I have this district gate here is so we can amass all of our supplies and then move the district gate to somewhere like maybe here. So we will gradually work our way toward that. In the meantime, we're going to need some logs, and we're going to need some planks, and I think that's the only thing we need to build all of this is just logs and planks. So let's go ahead and put in a couple of these. Logs, logs, logs. And then put in another level right on top for planks, but mostly logs. And we'll just set all those to receive and let them go to work. Probably just faster to put in a bunch of these guys as ladders. Yeah, so here they come to take care of all of that. Then these will get nice and filled up. It's not going to be every piece we need to get started on this, but it'll get us a pretty decent way. And hopefully by that time, sometime most likely next episode, we'll have the train running. And we'll be able to take care of all that. And we do have our first bridge. I wonder why that was the first one. That seems kind of strange, not going to lie. But we'll get rid of these trees, get rid of those trees, mark our slopes here. Should also check to make sure that's the right way. Yes, it is. Other one's going to go here, and then this will end up being all track right here like this. Yep, there we go, there we go. All right. You know the drill by this point. Platforms down the middle, and then when we're all finished, right-click and lose your progress where you're clicking and dragging. When we're all finished, then it will be nice. Okay, yep, that connects there. This connects here, and then this will connect all of this together. Get rid of the ugly things before we're all finished. Okay. And this also likely won't reach all the way here, but when we move our district gate, it will. It'll be nice and simple once that's all taken care of. 1.4 days left in the drought. We'll see how much water we can get back in here when the temperate season comes back. I was really hoping I could get at least this bottom bit of levee right here built first. So actually, let's just super prioritize these bottom ones. And of course, the reason I'm not using the mass select prioritize thing is because that would do this entire stack, which you know, really isn't that big of a problem because they will only build up too high from where they are right now. But I don't want them to build the second level until the first level is done. Anyway, of course, that will allow water to collect down here in this little basin, and then we'll be able to save a little bit that spills over. Got to build these things first. So we have our hauler right here is about to be fully staffed because I didn't know we had so many extra ones. We should be receiving explosives, gears, and logs. That is actually overstocked. Grilled potatoes, we're not eating those. Why are we not? Oh, because I don't have a storage farm, that's why. Okay. Water. We have so much food. Logs there. We have scrap metal here. Should be, yeah, okay, that's not working because there's no explosives, of course. Yeah, so these guys are taking, they are taking logs, the iron bots that we never really, call iron bots. Well, these guys work in the mines. If I can click on them. They're just carrying the supplies that they need to operate their fun stuff. Now, come on. Let's get all that going. Let's take those into bots. We'll send a few over after we have all of this 100% taken care of. And we got some nice stocks here. I think to build this lower level of levees right here, what is this? How many? This is 5 on this side, 5 on that side. You got 11, 12. It's going to be 130 math, 132, 131. It's somewhere in the 130s. I was never good at math. So theoretically, one of these full would be enough. We're not quite there yet, but we're almost there. Let's see, how are we looking here? We have just this one. Just that one built. That's typical, I guess. So after, of course, we have all the train stuff figured out, I am going to build levees probably right here in this corner. And then I think the rest of this shouldn't really I mean, it's never going to fill all the way up anyway, just because of how much water that is. That is an incalculable amount of water to have stored in a map in terms of cubic volume. Cubic volume as opposed to two-dimensional volume. Do we have all of these ladders built? We do. So I think now we have, once we have enough, that is, logs, we've got planks. I need more logs. So I guess we can prioritize by haulers. Yes, if everything is prioritized, nothing is prioritized, but whatever. I think we're going to be fine. We have to keep in mind that once we move this district gate, it is going to completely cut off this from everything else. So we really need to make sure that we have everything in tip-top shape. Or we could just move the district gate to right here and not worry about it. And then just move it back if we need to restock. I just need more logs right now. So these guys are hurting because of no explosives. These guys are running out of paper? No, how are we running out of paper? Oh, it's because there's no logs. But there's so many logs. Why are we in a crisis when we have so many logs? I just cannot believe that. Do we not have enough haulers? We have haulers. Is it because they don't work at night? Or is something in the game just broken? Because we have so many logs, it really shouldn't matter. Oh, he's relaxing, relaxing. Out there by the pool. He's gonna go, we're gonna follow this guy. So he's gonna go to bed. So I want to see, if he works at the paper mill, what does he actually... He's not. He's going... Okay, now he's going to his barracks. All right. Yeah, okay, get your 2 hours of sleep and then wake up and do it again, huh? So he's got a plus 110% working speed, plus 40% movements, 39. That's pretty good well-being. I wish it would... oh, it literally tells me right here. That's sad. Okay. Went to the Lido. He's got those bonuses. He doesn't have the labor monument because we haven't built one, I guess, in his area. Metal staircase. Statues. Okay, drought's over. Good. All right, so he is now going to work. I really don't do this very often to see what individual beavers are up to. Probably would be worth doing more often to see if we can identify problems. Okay, so he's carrying logs. He's getting his own logs, going to the paper mill, and he is working in the paper mill. So, if we click on the paper mill, this building is not prioritized by haulers. So, he has to do all his own stunts. That, I bet, is contributing to why this is so stinking slow. So, we have plenty of haulers. We're just going to have them do all the heavy lifting as they should. And we'll go from there. Okay, I think we now have enough. Yeah, we definitely have enough here to go ahead and move our... Yes. Go back to where you came from. And I'm going to put our district gate right here. And then I can do this. And then we're going to migrate. I really ought to name these districts. Speaking of, if you have an idea for a name for the district, feel free, drop a comment below. A couple people have suggested some really good ones, but I want to make sure I get input from everyone else before we go about actually naming stuff. So, what are you doing all the way over here? To go all the way... Alright. Alright, if that's the way you want to play the game, then I guess I can't stop you. But now, so you're going to go all the way over to here, and you're going to sit there like an idiot. Okay. Now, what are you doing? You're going to grab 6 planks, and you're going to waddle your way over to here. And you're going to put some down for a ladder. And then you're going to go do something else. You're out of energy. Fantastic. You are hereby banished. I can't individually tell you to go away, but why does it send me the lowest? They're really trying my patience. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to put another district gate here. Yeah, we'll put another district gate there, and then... Why did I build this here? We're going to put a platform and some ladders. So these fine geniuses can come up here and charge themselves. Meanwhile, these 3 are building a ladder there. Maybe, if they feel like actually finishing. Oh, now 2 of them are out of juice. I try very hard not to become extremely angry while playing these games. These beavers and these bots, they test me. They test me. Okay. You are hereby banished. And we're going to go all the way to triple time speed just like that because you failed me. Okay. So you can go back where you came from. And then until we can actually put in these ladders so these guys can go up here, you will be stuck doing anything else. But the good news is we can now click on this and see just how far out we can go, which is all the way out here, and they can reach. And this guy apparently didn't get the memo that he was fired and had to go back somewhere else. So, well, that's the way it goes, I guess. See ya. Okay, somebody come over here and finish this whole stack so we can get something interesting happening after over an hour of playing here. Man, we're so far behind on some of this stuff, like these explosives, especially because we need them to actually make more metal. That's a problem. I don't think they're really able to do their entire job like they want to. Well, at any rate, they're going to take their sweet time to build this. So I think we can just kind of... I only have 6 bots in this district, really? Alright, so what we've learned here is we're not going to worry about keeping everything in... No, I didn't want that one. I wanted to come from... oh god, what is this? District 19? There we go. Yeah, come on down. Do not send me your tired or your poor bots. There you go. Yeah, come on down. Now you don't have your speed boost because of the, Hello? Where'd you go? Is he in... He's in this little construction thing, isn't he? Well, that's annoying. There you go. Alright, now go build something. At least get something done over here. Oh, I know what the problem is. I told them to build this at top priority and then also told them to build this at top priority, so they can't do that anymore. Alright. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but that's the way to solve that problem. And the way to solve that problem is just do that. Alright, now please go build a ladder so I can actually have beaver bots stay here. And someone needs to come in from the top and build this last piece. But it shouldn't be too big of a problem. They should be able to reach this. Oh, they can't because I moved where the district gate was. A+. A+. So we're going to... oh man, we're going to put this down here. Now it should let them do that. I guess it probably already should have been down here. And I just hadn't paid attention. But that's fine. They'll build the rest of this ladder, and then we'll finally be able to keep bots here. Because we definitely need to have more bots. We need more metal. Which means we need more exported here, which means we need more actually constructed. How many bots? Okay. Alright. This is on me for not setting a minimum in the district that literally creates all of the bots. So this one is going to have a minimum of 10. Yeah. It's going to have a minimum of 10. That'll be just fine right there. As long as they can actually, you know, do their thing, make more bots. Should be all right. Okay, did we get our full ladder? We're still waiting on this top piece. It is just about done. Just need somebody to come by, put a tiny bit of effort into finishing this, and then it'll be all good to go. Okay, so now our bots in this district can come get recharged. Oh, it pulled them out of this because I didn't set a minimum. Oh, yep, that's what I get. Minimum of 4, which will take from lower district 23 down a little bit. Should be okay. Yeah, so here comes more water here, spilled over that side there, spilled over here. Okay, that's interesting. Now I want the water to come through this side and spill down here. Alright, well that's good that that's coming in here because we did want this to hold some water. We want this to fill up a little more, and it will, or it is presently, so that's good to see. That's already up at max height at 3, so that's okay. That's looking good. Now we should have, ideally, them coming in here to take care of that. I don't know that we'll have enough water coming through by the end of this temperate cycle to actually have water come fill this up, but eventually we will, if we can keep enough stored up here. We probably actually don't need as much storage as we have, and all of that pumping might be detrimental. Yeah, especially because this is completely dry over here, although that's not really that big of a problem. I will pause that. That should solve most of those problems. There. Yeah, I guess we want some water in here, but in the interest of filling everything else up, I'm not sure we want to have a ton of it come in. Yeah, they're just doing their best. That's what they're doing. But I guess we can say at this point now that every part of the map we're really going to want to do anything with, it does have a district center that it can become accessible with. We can, if we so choose, put a path out here and collect some of this, which I imagine at some point we probably will need to end up doing. But that is probably a next episode kind of thing. We're already approaching the danger zone of almost too long. I kind of want to just get rid of these barriers here and see how fast I can get this all filled up, because this is the only spot on the map it can go out is pretty much right here. But I also don't have a quick and easy way of getting beavers down here to do all that. So maybe we leave that alone for a little while. I still don't have enough explosives to actually do anything here. That's too bad. They're all busy building something else. How are we doing? Okay, we're waiting on... Alright, so since we don't have any, I'm just going to turn on regular scrap metal. And just get something rather than nothing. Even if it is slower. Because we do want to keep that whole train rolling. Even if it is not as fast. That's okay. Got plenty of food, looking good. We actually, I think we have too many bio beavers. Believe it or not, I know that might sound kind of crazy, but we really don't need too many. This is looking nice now that this is filling up a little more. I think this should overtop before we have the spillway. So this will be it'll be exciting if this can get up another block or two. Because they're almost done down here. So to get at the rest of everything else, we'll have to put some more stairs in. So I wonder what the range of this would be. Should I guess we could just put some ladders and the requisite platform halfway up so they can continue to build other parts of the ladder. Put one of those there, and then I think we can just have them build this whole thing from the top down for the parts that they can't actually build from the ground up. We're way ahead of ourselves, though, because this whole thing is going to take a very, very long time. In fact, this district center might not even be able to get all the way over here without having a little bit of help. So we'll see what we end up doing for that. If I have to build another one, I will. It's just very annoying. Very annoying to deal with. But we didn't have to import food or water, which is fantastic. That is a good problem to not have to deal with. Now this is full enough where it's going to start overflowing, which is exciting because then it's going to meander its way down here, fill this little pull up, and then eventually come down here and start filling up our little depression right here. They'll have that finished momentarily. I do want to see how long the next drought is going to be, which I think if I let go all the way through the end of a temperate season at max length will put us over an hour and a half. I know there's at least one of you out there that will not be rejoicing for that, but we'll see how it goes. Man, these guys are very, very slow to do the rest of this stuff. Metal blocks, kind of a scarcity here. But we have 236, so where's the rest of it going? Am we hoarding 42? I don't need metal blocks over here, except to build number crunchers that I no longer need to build. So let's send the metal blocks back to this district. And then, let's see, what do we have over here? We're already sending metal blocks. I don't need to have 200 explosives over here, so I'm going to go ahead and send those. Receive those. Receive these. Yep. That should solve some of that. Then this district is supposed to be exporting metal blocks. But they don't seem to be... They don't seem to be actually loaded into the goods station. Maybe that's because there's so much else in here. Or maybe the hauling post just kind of can't keep up. Maybe we need more haulers. That's actually probably what the problem is, if we're being completely honest with each other. Builder's hut should be lowest priority. So let's go ahead and build another hauling post. If I can find a place that will actually fit. I don't think it really matters. I'll just build this behind here. Why not? Nothing bad ever happens behind a giant industrial water tank, right? Alright, build that one. We'll put some bio beavers to work there. Okay, now this is backfilled, which is exciting. Means we have this doing its job. And this area won't flood until this entire thing floods, and this won't flood because the water is just going to go off the edge of the map. So, I think that is perfectly fine as it is now. They're very, very slowly working to get all that done. Once they have... actually, no. We'll prioritize the stairs and the ladder over here, so they can get started on all of this at about the same time. Yeah, see, here it comes. It's all going to just go right off the edge of the map, which is fine because we don't really have that much of a use to trap it. But we did manage to get a little bit more water stored. Even if this is water we can't really use, that does kind of curb some of the waste and starts us down a path toward a little bit more sustainable water capturing, water usage. Now, there shouldn't be any water coming out of here unless I, put that up to 3 high. Yeah, now we should actually be able to get another half level, I believe, before it will start coming over. So we should have a little bit of water lapping at the tops of this block. Unless this is one block too low. I actually could have built that one a block higher if I felt so inclined. I probably should have. But I did want to have the path go all the way across, so I guess that's what I get for doing that. Now we should be sending plenty of metal blocks out here. I imagine maybe part of that issue is, okay, that obtains from other warehouses, so the station's never going to get filled. So if I just have that as accept goods, scrap metal, scrap metal, scrap metal, logs, explosives. We have explosives stored there. Okay, now I can actually detonate these, which is fun. Wanted to do this 30 minutes ago. And that's done, which means I can put the path here, which means they can start building all of that if they ever get around to it. So let's click here. Yeah, so looks like we're going to get a red line coming all the way to maybe about here, which isn't as far as it really needs to go, but it'll help us a little bit. If we have to, we might be able to... They still haven't gotten this... I thought I told them to get rid of this. I wanted to put a staircase there. We might actually be able to build all of this without having to do any completely ridiculous stuff. We'll see. Yeah, it might not look like much, but that is actually a big accomplishment, getting all the way to this corner of the map and starting the process of having the levees in here. That's looking good. We are very full on most of our reservoirs up here. We're just sending excess where it belongs. Over here, should get a little bit more coming over the tops of these before it comes over these guys and refloods all of this once again. But it is a very, very slow process. And I don't know exactly what all the beaver bots are going to be doing here. I guess if we really had our stuff together, I could build a couple more of these builders' huts and have, I don't know, 20 or 30 of them working. But we still can't seem to get out of our own way with having all of these things, well, even occupied completely. Seems to me the problem is still metal blocks production. But there's not really much more I can do to alleviate that short of just building factories elsewhere. I mean, over here we have, each mine has 2 of these. Oh, those were set to the bots. Okay. Well, that might be why that wasn't working. Yeah, let's have those just be regular beavers, because we want all of our bots down in the mines to gather all the supplies. But hold on. We have 1,100 of this. We have 173. Why are we not exporting? Okay, we are... Oh, we have a train stuck. That... Well, okay, wow, that is... I should have paid attention to that. That would be why. That would solve all of our problems. Let's check. Let's check these other. We're not having a flood, are we? No. Okay, good. Check these guys. They're all rotating in and out. This really doesn't have anything to do right now. That's fine. So if you left a comment saying check your train loop toward the mining district because you have a train that's stuck, you win a cookie. Unfortunately, I am not going to know who you are until the next video because obviously I haven't posted this one yet. But if you caught this and left a comment, thank you. I appreciate it. Please always feel free to call me out on mistakes or missteps, because that's how we learn. That's how we get better. And we still don't have the drought warning, so we're going to get that this next morning. And then we'll know for sure that it's the end of the wet season. This is, well, not going great, but it's not going terribly either. These guys are supposed to be... He's not supposed to be getting logs. So why is he, Why, if he works at the bot assembler, why is he unloading... Why is he unloading the goods station? He should be here. And this guy's doing the same kind of garbage. Look, what are you doing, man? Come on. Why are you going over to the train station? Oh, to get metal blocks. Okay, but that's why I had haulers set to do that. So why are you, He's putting them in storage? No. No, 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 no. No. That's... No. That's not what we want. Why is that like that? Well, let me click on this. Metal blocks here. The people working in the bot assemblers should not be transporting goods. Because your job is here. Now you're carrying logs. You work in the bot assembler and you're carrying logs, which is not an ingredient for bots. And you're coming over here to the Jenga tower to put logs in the Jenga tower. And now you're going to the train station. You're not working at the bot assembler. You're not getting anything done. You need to get back to work immediately. So you were getting nothing and going, why are you like this? Is that just like a glitch in my game or what? Because he's not doing anything. Oh, man. Well, that would explain why nothing's getting done, but the haulers are all bio beavers. Like, what gives? If we go to the actual... Man, that's a lot of... I don't want global view, I want this one. Where are all my hauling posts? They're all set to bio beavers. So why are my bots hauling stuff around? You are carrying scrap metal to scrap metal storage. Then, oh, now you go up here and you sit there doing nothing. You have power. You have all of your... Oh, you don't have enough bot limbs. Okay, you need 4. And there's nobody in... Oh, okay. So because you don't have enough materials, you just start hauling random stuff. Well... sure, I guess. But right now, I guess we'll just have to have our bio beavers make all the parts. Now, why I didn't put 2 and 2 together earlier, I don't think I'm ever going to understand. My brain just doesn't always make sense. But I'm glad we kind of got to the bottom of that. But we have all the stuff here. Is somebody bringing metal blocks? Any of you going to turn left? No? Okay, there shouldn't be any other prioritized construction projects in this entire district, so why are you not even sending all the metal blocks in the correct spot, are you? Huh. In fact, why aren't they Alright. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We have 2.3 days left. I'm going to click the correct thing to actually have this matter. I'm going to have the platform at least. Come on. Are you going to let me click? Seriously? Why can't I click on this? I guess it doesn't care? That shouldn't, Can I not assign the side platforms as a priority? That seems kind of strange to not be able to do that. What if I lower the level? That's the wrong key to hold down. What if I lower this down to the point where it disappears? Okay. Why is you know, I'm just not going to ask questions. I'm just going to let them build what they want to build. It's what in the world? So I guess that's what the side platforms look like before they're built. They just have these kind of studs sticking out. That's kind of cool. I don't think that's an intended design, but okay, we're building this one before this one. Why? Okay, it's like we're gonna watch a toddler figure out how to do something. All right. This is still fine. We have 32,000 water stored out of a possible 44. Everything seems to be in order here. I'm going to go ahead and undeprioritize the builder's huts. I'll actually make one of them normal priority. Oh. Okay. Alright, that ought to help a little bit. Let's get these builders back in business here. Because I guess the haulers don't really matter as much as the builders do, at least for the initial actual building of the thing. Well, we have this half done. Kind of. We just need them to get over here. I was really, really hoping I could get this done in this episode, but it does not seem like that is going to be the case at all. So, to that end, we have 1.1 days left in this cycle. We'll ride it out, and we'll see how much more of this they can get done. Everything else, like I said, everything else is fine. We're not really having any supply issues with most stuff. We're making our beaver Lunchables. We're exporting them to the other districts that have bio-beavers. And this is full, so I think we're fine. Got 1,200 water here. We have another 800, 700, whatever the math works out to, stored in the drop-off market. That can get taken out eventually, and then we'll get rid of that when that's all done. And, you know, I said I was going to rebuild this, but let's not touch that until... That was kind of funky. Let's watch this other one go. Oh, the other one phased over through here. Now these are actually following the tracks. That's kind of it's kind of too bad. It's fun to watch weird stuff happen. We are turned around here. Okay. Let's fix that. There we go. So I guess that's just going to become kind of a standard part of our daily gameplay here, is just checking to make sure the trains haven't magically turned themselves around until that fix gets implemented. But hey, it's a good thing that these two things are working. Yes, let's layer the sounds. They are getting used, which is nice. Well-being, we have temples, we have frog statues, and we have mud baths. We can't do the mud baths until we have terraforming, which I am not going to get into until we have all of our bot situation restored. These guys are working through the night to get that finished up. These guys are doing something. I guess, I think we don't need to have 27... We don't need to have 27 bots in this district. So let's, yeah, let's send a couple of these guys back to regular Beaverburg. And by a couple, I mean 7. Drought started 43 days. Okay, we got our, hello? Did I not? Oh. I gotta click this down to 20. There we go. So yeah, 49, 40, or 40, 49, 42.9 days left. Yeah, so that is a good drought length to get after having a 10 length and then getting all of this water stored up. Looking fantastic right here. Got this nice overflow coming out of our 3 spillways. And we have very well greened, not the entire map over here, but most of it. And we've made some pretty good progress over here as well. Our beaver bots are going to continue their quest to dam everything up over here. But like I said, it's a very large project. It's going to take several episodes to get that done. And these guys over here are going to hopefully try to get more built up over here. And we will certainly be keeping an eye on that because that's going to be a vital trade link to get all of this stuff from this mine over here to this district and keep stuff supplied as well. So yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for today. I know it's not a short video. Long video lovers rejoice. Short video lovers, well, today's not your day, sorry. And tomorrow's not looking good either because we've got another Kingdoms Reborn video coming out. And those tend to be about the same length. But yeah, so we've got all sorts of fun stuff coming up. Of course, this playthrough is not going to end anytime soon. Honestly, I could kind of see this going into the 40s in terms of number of episodes if I can manage to get what I want to get done in a timely fashion. I've got some other fun stuff I want to try, and I want to do something really cool over here. But we got to get there. We got to get our metal supply stabilized, restabilized for like the 5th time. Maybe decrease our population of bio beavers or better distribute them. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll get it all figured out. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, want to roast me for bad gameplay, or complain that I spent an hour and a half making a bunch of mistakes on train line placement and poor optimization of beaverbot usage, go right ahead. Comment section is always open. Welcome anything you have to say there, as long as it's not, like hate speech or just mean. Please don't do that in my comments section. But yeah, you guys are always good, and I really enjoy talking to you. So feel free. I read every single comment. I can't always respond, especially as the number of comments continues to increase, which is awesome, but that does mean I can't always respond to all of them. But I do read them, and I appreciate you whether I respond or not. And whether you comment or not, if you just watch the video, it's good enough for me. I really, really am glad that you chose to spend some time out of your day watching me play this game and enjoying the experience. It's a fun game. Hope you have the chance to play it. If you don't own a copy, pick it up. It's lots of fun. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video, whatever it is you're doing. Stay safe, have a good time, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.